What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In today's video, we are jumping into Wolverine issue number 44, part 4 of the Sabretooth War. Now, we have already seen the massacre begin. X-23 currently in captivity by the Sabretooths. Fang taken off the board. Kid Omega taken off the board, though he is being used in a very interesting way. Sabretooth has made the first attack, and now X-Force as well as Wolverine, they gotta heal up, they gotta bandage their wounds, and they have to prepare for what comes next. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, we pick up with Wolverine having his limbs sewn back on. He is enraged. It boils out of his skin and he is more than ready to go kill Sabretooth. But before that happens, they gotta patch him up. They sew on his feet, they sew on his hands. Right now, Aurora, she's in a whole other place. Fang was ripped to pieces. The love of her life. For her, it is not so easy to move on. You know, Wolverine Logan, he's not thinking about the pain. He's not exhibiting any kind of emotion. His mind is one-tracked. It is time to kill. As she finishes patching him up, she lets him know that you could have never loved him. You could never protect him. At the very least, you could show some grief. The truth is, Aurora just needs some time. She is hurting so badly right now. With him being patched up, this is when Colossus and Domino come into the room asking if he is ready because they got a runner. The Sabretooth known as Cap, left behind, bleeding out, he is making a run for it. And so X-Force, they go out hunting. As they pick up hours later, they get ambushed. The Sabretooth jumps out and jumps on Domino. He quickly disarms her, taking her gun. Unloading into the back of Colossus, they do a fastball special. Hurling Wolverine directly at Sabretooth, he plunges his claws into the Cap's chest. And this is where he pays. Wolverine doesn't hold back, plunging his claws into the chest of Sabretooth as many times as he can, as fast as he can. Using Sabretooth as a pincushion, Colossus rushes over and he stops him. He stops Wolverine before he completely takes him out. They need him alive. They need this Sabretooth for information, and so they take him back to the interrogation room. As they sit here in interrogation, Sage tries to get any information out of him. Now, Wolverine is more than ready to put this guy down. He doesn't believe he's gonna give him anything, and thinks the best course of action is to kill him right here, right now. And after some time, Sage, she's got to take a break from interrogation. Unable to break him, some kind of telepathy block strong enough to keep all of them out. But they do have someone strong enough here that might be able to do it. Phoebe. After what happened to Quentin, she is furious. And she comes in without hesitation and she breaks into his mind. As this is happening, Wolverine is struggling. Colossus escorting him out of the room before Wolverine just took Sabretooth out. What everybody doesn't know is that Wolverine just isn't showing emotion. That doesn't mean he isn't feeling this. For him, he has been feeling this for so many years. Sabretooth has come after him time and time and time again. He has ripped up his brain, ripped up his skin, ripped up his friends, his family, his soul, as far back as he can remember. But he has also done plenty of damage to Sabretooth as well, all on his own, and as a part of Krakoa, with all of the mind wipes, the mind plants. At this point, it's hard to keep score. Nobody knows who hurt who the worst in this cycle of violence. But that doesn't excuse anything Sabretooth has done. But this might damn Wolverine, because if he caused Sabretooth to seek revenge, that means Wolverine caused all of this. And that is a truth he might not be able to live with. As he finally opens up that gift, the one that Laura had given him. It's a mug that says "World's Best Dad." A note left behind saying, "Overstatement of the year." Maybe. But they do notice that he is trying, and that means something to them. As we pick back up with Phoebe getting into the mind of Sabretooth. saying that there is some other source keeping her out. But she does learn that they have been recruiting Sabretooths from across dimensions, building an army in his likeness, that he was imprisoned, him and the other exiles, condemned in the pit. But in the shadows, mutant kind Krakoa did their own killing in the name of nationhood. Sabretooth sees them as nothing more than hypocrites, that they all had this coming and they all deserve punishment. As something goes awry, not really sure what's going on, maybe some kind of psychic malware, a cyanide pill in case of interrogation. Phoebe is unable to break free, and so Domino, she puts a bullet into Sabretooth's head. With Phoebe free, this is when she sees Quentin. He says that he's sorry that Sabretooth made him do it, asking where he is. He calls out and he says, "I'm here to send help, to send Wolverine." And Logan wastes no time. He hops into the ship and he goes to take off. Sage and Domino trying to stop him, trying to let him know that this is not the way to do it. That Quentin may be on Krakoa, but that place is surrounded by Stark Sentinels. But Logan refuses to put anybody else in the crosshairs of Sabretooth. He refuses to let anybody else get hurt. That he is going to end this once and for all. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Alright, so not a bad issue, more of a filler issue than anything else. But now I finally understand why they're doing 2 issues a month. They're trying to get to issue number 50 so that they can close out the whole Krakoan era. Because once Wolverine issue number 50 hits, that's when we get the reset. And none of us really know what that reset is going to look like. Maybe mutant kind stays on Mars. Maybe that becomes their thing. Because the Krakoan era can end, but the Araco age can come after that. There's definitely going to be some stories that are going to be back in the mansion type stories, possibly. Maybe a continuation of X-Men 97, who knows? But that's why we're getting 2 issues of Wolverine. They're finally doing the Sabretooth War. Unfortunately, it's the last story arc of the Wolverine from the Krakoan era. So how this plays out is going to be very interesting. But if they are resetting things, that means that in this story arc, they can do whatever they want. They can kill anybody they choose. That's why we have seen so many deaths already. It's a story arc that's within continuity, but allows you to do whatever the heck you want with these characters. With 6 more parts left, we can expect some brutality, some gore, some violence, and a lot more death. Either way, Wolverine is on the hunt. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get caught up with everything that is going on with the fall of the House of X, with the Sabretooth War, or with the Wolverine comics, check out the links in my description as well as the top of this video. You're gonna get caught up on everything that is currently ongoing. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.